All right, here we go. It is June 8th. And this is my, if anybody's been following along, this is my breeder queen, we thought, shaped into a package. Still does really good. A little behind. I think it's not my strongest hive here, probably number 3. But looks really good. So I'm just gonna check real quick the honey super here, and then we're gonna dig in. But pretty much that's it. This is, if you guys been following along, single brood chamber, and make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. All right, good. So things look good up here. I under supered this hive, and what I'm finding is I shouldn't have. My opinion, just my thought, but what I found is the hives that I top supered, they're finishing that bottom box first and then moving up. So like this is just all nectar, which is great, but it's just not finished. So that's my problem, and that's what I'm finding today. This looks good, but that's one of the original frames that was getting filled, but it's just not finished. So like I said, my opinion, I know I got a lot of people on both sides, but these are close. They're just not done. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm finding with the hives that I under supered. I also got a subscriber, someone who told me, suggested don't overlook those swarm cells in your honey super because they could have an egg in them. So I'm checking them out as I go. But these frames look good. They're just not done. Whereas the hives that I top supered, they finish these first and then they move up to the second box. But anyways, that's it. Real quick, this thing's gonna weigh a ton, I know it is. So I'm just gonna go from there. Just gonna push this all back in. I'll show you, I don't know what else we'll see in the bottom here. I'm not gonna show you the second box because they've had this box for a month and a half. Yeah, is it a month? Yeah, a month. It weighs a ton for sure. And just get this down in there so you can see that. So here, I mean, what? They're not even on these frames. They're not even on these frames. So that's it. Just gonna put this on top of the other. I don't even need to go in it. Part of the benefit of running, oh, it does it every time. Part of the benefit of running a single brood chamber is that if you're not extracting honey, you can just go right to what you need to check, which is the brood chamber. So far here at the farm, I had one hive really pushing the envelope to swarm. Pulled some frames out of that, pulled the swarm cells that they made, and that's a split that 2 weeks ago. I do believe it's 2 weeks ago. So here I'm just gonna check, make sure these girls aren't doing anything they shouldn't, and that's it. Make sure they got space. See how they're doing. So like I said, it's behind my other hives here because I pulled a split right off it right at the beginning. This is all nectar. So I'm going to show you what I do with this hive, with this frame, is this. And this. Hold on a second. So, empty, nice drawn frame from last year probably. But anyways, I'm gonna put that probably in the middle somewhere. Let the queen, but they're not, they got plenty of food. They gotta draw these frames out a little better. This is where they hide all the swarm cells, is in these little nooks and crannies of undrawn sections. But no, there's no eggs up. There's a young larva. All right, so she was over here. Good. All right, so that's it. That's going to be my new outside frame. And wherever she is, I'm going to kind of drop that empty one right in next to it and go from there. Beautiful, crazy. Bright yellow pollen right there. Looks really good. It looks really good. All right, so what I gotta do is, I gotta make this my outer. My outer is gonna be on the wall. All right, sorry, bear with me. So I always look at the bottom board to see what's down there, see if there's anything going wrong. They're not keeping it clean, things like that. All right, so good brood, brood, and brood. So far, this hive hasn't shown me anything that I should be concerned about. When it comes to swarming. But we're going slow. We're doing a quick check here. Some drones, a little bit of drones everywhere, not too bad. Great pattern right there on that frame. And this frame here has one cup at the bottom. You can see this right here. All right, yep, nothing in it, good. So that's my first frame, I'll call it. There we go. So far, just cups. Nothing in them. Looking for my lucky number 7. Don't see her. Don't see her yet. A little bit of smoke here, ladies. A little bit of smoke. Beautiful frame, look at that. Wall-to-wall brood. A few drones on the bottom. No swarm cups, nothing. Great frame of brood and pollen right there. Beautiful frame. So they're finally really just taking off now. I know they were a little behind. They were doing good. I would say, whoa, what do we got? A couple right here. Just look for the queen real quick before I start stabbing with my hive tool. All right, nothing. Come on, ladies, get off there. And nothing. All right. Nothing to see here, folks. Keep moving on. All right, so that's good. So far, like I said, this is the first week in June. And I would say we're doing pretty good. Based off of last year, I stopped harvesting the middle of July. So I'm gonna say the swarm season should be about that time. And if I do make a split, it will be, whoop, there she is right there. I don't know if that's a 7 or not. Look at that. Wait, there's, I can't see. Boop. She's hiding on me right in there. It's my girl. Oh, stay on the frame, sweetie. Okay, so she's tucked in the bottom, running the edge, and I am checking the bottom and the edge for swarm, cups, cells, nothing. All right, so she's good. So really, I haven't had super crazy activity, swarm activity yet. So had that one that was too early. My estimation, it's just too early. When one does it, and the rest aren't that far, I don't know. I call that swarmy queen, but hopefully I knocked it right out of her. So this is a beautiful frame. Only thing is, look at this. There's some hokey pokey drones in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's probably about 20 drones just mixed in, not a section of drones by themselves. So guess I got to keep my eye on that. What are we doing here, ladies? What are we doing? But other than that, it looks really good. This side looks really good. This one isn't as bad as the other one, so I'll leave it for a little bit longer. They do have honey stuffed on the ends. There's plenty of nectar. This is empty over here, so that's good. So if I recall correctly, I thought I was supposed to put in a frame in the middle for my queen. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm putting the empty space right in the middle because I don't want them to just fill it with nectar. I'm hoping that they fill it with brood. That's the plan anyways. So that's it. I'm gonna stop the video. You don't need to see this. I'm closing it back up. Got little techniques that I do to keep them from swarming. Thank you for watching.